Hello! In this video we'll be covering some really basic things, the player turn order and taking simple turns. So we are at the beginning of a game here, and you can see the turn order goes from top to bottom. So John is the yellow player and he's the first player, then it's Don, and then it's Gustav. And the turn order is important in the shared game timer because it controls many different things. For example, you can see that John has a button to start the game, but Don and Gustav doesn't because they're not the first player. You can change the turn order at any time by going down to the menu at the bottom and hitting that button. And then you can reorder the turn order as you please. Say, for example, that Don is the first player, and now you can see that it's Don who has the button to start the game. At the very bottom, you'll see here player order was shuffled at creation. You'll only see that before you actually start the game, and it's a reminder that the play order is shuffled when you first see this screen. So if you need a way to determine the first player, you can go with whoever is at the top of the screen. Right, so say Don is going to start the game now by pressing start game. You'll see that you now have another option here, end turn. And if you press end turn, then it's the end of Don's turn. And it goes to John. Now it's John's turn, and John can end his turn by hitting end turn. I'm going to turn the sound off so you don't have to listen to that. John can end his turn by pressing end turn, and now it's Gustav. He hits end turn as well, and it goes back up to Don. I'll be covering the admin timer, so this last player tile here, in a separate video, but that is not a player, so it's not part of the turn order. So it goes Don, John, and Gustav right now. All right, so what can you see on a single individual player tile? Well, you see their name. You can see the current turn that they're on or the previous turn that they had. So right now it's Don's turn. You can see that by his play tile being slightly wider. And it's his second turn, and in this second turn he has taken 40 seconds so far, and his total time is in the row below. If I hit end turn now, you'll see that now it's John's second turn. He's currently 5 seconds into it, and his total time is around 20 seconds. On the left and the right hand side of the screen, you see some colored bars. On the right hand side, you'll see the amount of time that each player has taken in the game in total, and you can see that the relative sizes between the bars is relative to the total time they've had in the game. On the left hand side, you'll see individual bars for individual turns, going from the first turn being at the bottom, and then the second turn being next to that one, and the latest turn being the one at the very top. So right now it's Gustav's second turn, and that's represented by this bar here. So obviously, as the game goes on and you have more and more turns, you'll have many small little bars. They'll be like little wedges after a while. But that's what those two different colored bars are on the left and the right hand side term. That's it for this video. I'll be covering other more in-depth ways to control things, but I want to keep each video kind of short. So that's it for this video. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the game timer.